What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So for this horror trailer review, we are taking a look at the first official trailer for Weapons. Where have all the children gone? So we've received a few teasers on this, and they were brief teasers, like security surveillance teasers. I think we got 3 of those not too long ago, roughly like a week and a half ago. But now we have the official trailer, so we're going to take a look at the article details like we always do. Then we'll jump into the trailer and then give our initial reactions to it. So last night at 2:17 a.m., every child from Mrs. Gandy's class woke up, got out of bed, went downstairs, opened the front door, walked into the dark, and never came back. Watch the trailer for Barbarian director Zach Cregger's Weapons in theaters August 8th. Here is the brand new official synopsis from New Line Cinema. Quote, when all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanish on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. Much like Barbarian, Cregger's new movie is cloaked in a web of darkness, with even his trailer refusing to spoil pretty much anything about the movie. All we know is the basic gist of the storyline, with the trailer teasing that it's only the beginning of this nightmarish mystery. Quote, the mystery is going to propel you through at least half of the movie, but that is not the movie, Cregger tells Entertainment Weekly. The movie will fork and change and reinvent and go in new places. It doesn't abandon that question, believe me, but that's not the whole movie at all. By the midpoint, we've moved on to way crazier stuff than that. Cregger continues, I wanted a horror epic, and so I tried to do that. It is more ambitious than Barbarian in almost every way. I don't just mean in terms of the budget, but I just mean creatively. The story is weirder, and it's a twister, and it's bigger. The set pieces are definitely bigger. It's just a bigger, weirder movie than Barbarian is. On that note, Cregger's 2 horror movies may exist within the very same universe. Then we have the casting here. Cregger directs from his own screenplay, so just a little bit more background information on that. Don't really need to talk about that. And then we have the release date again here. It's going in theaters and IMAX on August 8th. And on the, from an international perspective, just says here beginning in August 2025. Doesn't give a date for that for internationally. So we have the trailer here, and then we have the movie poster, which I don't know about this movie poster. I think this text up here that was what we read up above. Get rid of all this. This doesn't mean much to me. Leave it very like mysterious. If the trailer is supposed to be very mysterious and we don't really know what's going to be happening, get rid of all that text up top. Just leave all this and just call it and with the title Weapons, and then leave the mystery there. I don't necessarily think all this is needed. It doesn't really add much to me. It doesn't really add much to it for me. That's just my opinion. You guys know when it comes to movie posters, the cleaner the better. The less text, the better for me. So, all right, let's get back to the top of the article. Now, let's pull up the trailer and see what they're going to give us.
This is a true story that happened in my town. So this one Wednesday is like a normal day for the whole school. But today was different. Every other class had all their kids. But Mrs. Gandy's room was totally empty. And you know why? Because the night before, at 2:17 in the morning, every kid woke up, got out of bed, walked downstairs, and into the dark. And they never came back.
I don't understand at all. Why just her classroom? Why only hers?
Where are our children?
We have a lot of emotional parents here. I think it's best if you keep some distance from this place.
Matthew, where are you? Where did you go?
This is where the story really starts.
All right, so I'm going to say the trailer started off a little slow, but then definitely picked up towards the end. Some of those scenes look pretty crazy, especially when the trailer kicked off with all the intensity when the teacher comes back into the classroom, which appears to be at nighttime, and all the missing children. And it could have been a dream, because right after that scene, we see her jump from asleep and screaming. So this could have just been a dream, but still a pretty eerie scene when she walks into a dark classroom and all the children have their heads down. One raises its head and smiles. And then again, that's where the trailer picks up, where we see several of them jumping out from a house or a school building from the windows. One is running down the street and gets hit by a car. There was a scene where someone sets themselves on fire, catches on fire in their kitchen. And it appears there was another scene where someone was being held down on the ground and all this black like ooze or liquid was being potentially spit up or poured onto them. And then the other lady that was just standing there with a fork jabbing herself in the face. So I will agree with what the article stated. You don't really get a good idea of what this film yet is going to be about or how it's going to unfold. Now, with the talkover was exactly the same information that's on the poster. It's the same information that we read in the article. So the talkover was just the talkover. But the last half of that, which the trailer was only about 1 minute and 50 seconds. So I say the last half of that, probably the last 50 seconds of it, was where the intensity picked up. I also noticed at one point we were focusing on somebody's feet and they were stepping over what appeared to be a salt line. I'm not saying it is a salt line, but we've covered that salt line topic or item, so to speak, several times, where salt lines are typically used to keep demons or evil spirits out from a specific area. So if you draw a salt circle around yourself or around your house or whatever, demons or evil spirits can't cross over that salt line. It's used more specifically in like demon possession, things of that nature. So I'm wondering if that was a salt line, what the significance of that is, and are we dealing with something like that, where it's evil spirits, people possessed by evil spirits, things of that nature. And because it appeared they were walking slowly and getting ready to step over the salt line, as if they knew, hey, if I step beyond this, this is what I'm going to be in for. So very interesting trailer. I am looking forward to this one. It's trailers like this where I do appreciate they don't give away too much, or don't really give away much as the story goes, but still show you enough to really draw you in and get you interested to see the film. So in theaters August 8th, Weapons. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think about the trailer. And if you're interested in this film, not interested in this film, either way, let us know. And if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next one. Later.